is the audio okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
sounds
good.
Great.
Sam's jiggling while I do
Okay.
that.
Quit fucking jiggling the table.
All right, there we go. All right, we are here after technical difficulties with Skype and live stream. They just don't work good together. It's just software issues, like with everybody. But we are joined by Tampa's own Tony PATINO. How you doing, Tony?
Doing good?
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
Tony, Dreb and Mike Rat here after technical difficulties with Skype. Oh yeah, live stream going on. Software issues. Like hey, Tony, can you hear me in the future?
Are we good now?
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool. Anybody want to say hi to you now before you forget?
Me? Say hi to people?
Yeah, you got people watching, right?
Tell them to fuck off.
Hey, can you hand me that beer right there?
Hey, Tony, you find your way home from that pasture yet?
What?
Something about a pasture finding your way home.
No, I'm not saying hi to anybody tonight.
Cool, antisocial, man. That's fucking punk rock. Hey.
The hell is that?
So, Mike got your books. You're an author, right?
You got stories to
You
tell.
got fucking...
He got
I'm
stories.
looking at fucking 3 books. You know what? That's 3 more fucking books than I have, and I haven't written shit, man. And you're probably... No, seriously though, man. This is the kind of stuff that's gonna make me read, dude, because it's from our area and stuff, and it's stories from somebody that's from our area that are fucking killer stories. We had Bruce Wingate on here just talking about a story you have in one of these books. I believe it's A Road. Is that correct?
Correct.
And he talks about doing a concert with under the influence of LSD, and also he talks about how you run on generators and shit was going on, and staying at a psychopath's house, and there was a promoter. I mean, that's a fucking killer story, dude.
There's a lot of good stories in that book. So, that's just one of them. There's like 80, I think. So,
Well,
I don't know how well. Did Mike make it through that one?
Mike
All the way through all of them.
spent every minute he could while he was awake reading these books.
I took a lot of good hard shits reading those books.
He was in a small room.
I figured Mike, he said he was a reader, and I value his opinion, so.
Why?
That's a fucking good question.
Is it because Mike is local in the area?
It's hard to say why, really.
Were you...
Lack of anybody better.
Well, I think like you were raised like myself. You were always told to respect your elders.
Oh. That's right, motherfucker.
But no, Mike's always had respect for the community. He's known everything that pretty much was going on, right?
Been there, done that.
Exactly.
So what are you guys drinking tonight?
Anything we can get our hands on.
Right now,
Session.
this is Session. I believe it's out of Oregon. We're trying the premium lager. Last time we had the dark lager.
Yeah.
And I think the dark lager tastes better. This is a little too sharp for me. It's got a little...
Shut up.
Yeah.
Is that?
Mike, stop that. Mike, your wife is here.
What's that, Tony?
No, I'm drinking some Stroh's.
Stroh's.
Oh my God.
My mic's turned off again.
Why,
I did that 'cause of dog.
Why, Tony?
Yeah,
Why
it's always me.
Stroh's?
And later on, I'm gonna break open a bottle of Ripple.
All right.
And then a can of Jenny Cream Ale, huh?
Some Thunder chicken.
And some Smelt.
Smelt. Are you gonna eat smelts, or are you gonna?
Now you're going to drink them. Put them in the blender first.
I didn't know if it was some drink. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't hear Night Train or anything like that. So,
Well, Smelt's not a real famous beer.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's domestic.
Short-lived. Short-lived.
short-lived, yeah. It's the background behind it is a little fishy, but
we maybe we can do a segment in the future because we do so much beer stuff on here. Apex Stories. You know.
Oh fuck yeah!
And the beers we bought back then, I've actually had Mickey's Big Mouth here.
Yeah,
And that
there's
was,
I've had some Mickeys in my past and some Black Label.
yeah, some Carlings,
A
yeah.
little bit of Lone Star here and there.
Falstaff? Any Falstaff?
I've
Lucky?
unfortunately tasted Falstaff, yeah.
Lucky
Remember the Mr. Brew, Mr. Brow?
Meisterbrow.
Meisterbrow.
Bro.
Yeah.
I remember years ago, my sister,
You can open that door.
we had a school skipping party, and the whole bunch of us gave her a bunch of money, and I told her, quantity, not quality. And she brought back Black Label, and I was like, what did you do? I couldn't understand the anger that went on around the room.
Dude,
And until maybe 2 hours later when we were all throwing up everywhere.
Fisher's Cream Ale.
Rose shit.
Stroh's.
Yeah.
Stroh's. S-T-R-O.
I actually didn't know they still made that shit.
Yeah, there used to be a Stroh's plant in Tampa, man.
Yeah.
Now it's Yingling.
It was like up in Ohio. It was in between Stroh's and Rolling Rock.
When we had the Boll Weevils on here, Stroh's came up because that's what they party with.
Is that anything like Screeching Weevil?
Remember the trips with Steph to get Mr. Brew?
Yes. Yep.
We've got people chiming in
Yeah,
on the board.
Chatting up a storm.
Are you sure you don't want to say hi to anybody? There's somebody special out there that made the extra effort to tune in to Tony Patino.
Anybody you want to tell to just fuck off and die?
Ellis said hi, by the way.
Ellis says hi.
Hey, Ellis.
All right, this makes for fucking riveting radio.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to tune in. So I praise you for your effort. You know,
That's got to count for something.
look at it takes more effort for you guys to do it and for me to sit here than it does to tune
I
in.
don't see why you can't do this, on a regular basis. I mean, we understand your circumstances and your magic carpet is broken, but we want you on the show more often, man, because you've done a lot for us, and we really appreciate it. And if there's any way I could show my gratitude, I'd love to.
Whatever.
That was really gay, but I really appreciate everything. That's my fucking.
Wait a minute. What is the word that has not been used so far tonight? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Faggot.
Faggot.
I'm not known for my political correctness.
Good.
And
Good.
so
Somebody
Mike,
has to be on the show. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to be it, but I gotta
Mike
do it.
Cruz says, fuck
Mike
you,
hated-
Tony.
Mike Cruz says, "Fuck you, Tony."
he already has.
And Tony didn't even notice.
Yeah, I was passed out.
In a pasture.
I really hope there's. No, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay, so Mike made it through.
Is that story in a book?
No, I haven't written about that one yet.
No, that's coming up.
So Mike made it through a couple books of mine, right?
I made it through all of them.
Okay. What do you think?
What do I think? I enjoyed them. I really, and in all honesty now, I'm going to quit being a dick for about 5 seconds. And no, they were all very good. It was a lot of fun.
It looks like.
Actually, I think I'm supposed to review them or something at some point. Is that supposed to happen tonight, or what the fuck are we doing?
Well,
We figured we'd let you read them since you're a reader.
Read them. I ain't fucking reading shit, but I'll fucking tell you this: I'll review
Tell him
them.
to make a movie out of it.
he did. He
Pretty
made one
much
movie.
happened, yeah.
Now the newest one that I just kind of put out today, Free Drinks, right there.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty happy with that book.
That's a fun read. That's a lot of fun.
I try to make them, so they're page turners. I try to get people involved.
What I liked about Free Drinks is it is not what I expected. It ain't got shit all to do with punk rock. Not what I expected at all, and it's pretty goddamn funny. I really did enjoy reading that. I actually laughed. My wife, Carrie, who's here, would come in and look in the room because I'm fucking reading. The whole house is quiet and I'm laughing. And she'd stick her head in.
Can I read?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Can I read the back of what it says on the back of the book?
Yes.
Junior, Junebug, Jacobs is the adopted child of loving God, fearing Midwestern couple.
I like the way you're punctuating that. It makes a hell of a lot of fucking sense.
This is the first time I've read it, man.
This is the first time you've read.
Life for him is simple, free, and easy until things go awry at the church.
Array.
No.
Right.
Do it in the FM voice.
We're gonna go array.
Okay, FM voice. Sorry, Tony. I really am.
That's all right.
Yeah, he is.
Free and easy until things go awry at the church. At his adopted father's works at the flurry of lies. Deceit and faith healing ensues. After an unforeseen family tragedy, he finds himself thrust into the shady ongoings of the East Street Louis disco scene of the 70s.
East St. Louis.
East St. Louis.
What did I say?
You
You
said
want me to
East
do
Street.
that?
You said
Yeah.
West.
Do it, man.
All right.
Those letters, that font is killing my eyes.
The font is killing your eyes. It's fucking
Yeah, it is a weird font.
English.
Called old age.
It's a disco font.
It is, too. That's catching up.
It's called fucking reading in English.
No habla.
Hold on a second
That
here.
too, a combo. It's
Mike's
just
grabbing out his
green
glasses.
combo.
Oh, wow. Steve Austin.
Where do we drop off here? Here, we'll just start over. Junior Junebug. I just did it. Jacobs is the adopted child of a loving, God-fearing Midwestern couple. Life for him is simple, free, and easy. Until things go awry at the church his adopted father works at, and a flurry of lies, deceit, and faith healing ensues. You like that? Ensues? After an unforeseen family tragedy, he finds himself thrust into the shady ongoings of the East St. Louis disco scene of the 70s, where he and his pals Mauricio jumpstart their dream. I'm going to do that again. Mauricio jumpstart their dream of being in a famous rock and roll band. When the band flops, they enlist an aging street smart pimp to handle their management duties, and the future begins to look much brighter. Free drinks puts you in the back seat and takes you along for the ride as Junebug and Mauricio attempt to revolutionize the American disco scene, one sleazy bar at a time. Thank you. Good night.
But you know, I think it's a great book. I still read
It's a
it.
fun read, and I'll tell you. See, what this man here has done is not only does he give the titles of the songs that these people in this book do, but also has some of the lyrics in here. And there was a couple of them that had me about pissing my pants. That shit about eating chicken feet. I wish to God I'd have written that. I swear to God, I read that. I was so fucking jealous, and I may have to fucking come up with a way to do a cover of that because, God damn it, that thing was awesome.
You can use any of those lyrics you want.
Seriously? Can I?
Yeah, you can. Please do.
Oh, dude, this is so fucking happening.
The,
Where are my bitches?
what's the one? Cops for fishing bait.
Cops for fishing bait. Now, granted, you didn't put a whole lot of lyrics for that one in there, so I'm going to have to kind of improvise. But, dude, I think I know where we're coming from on this.
Yeah.
We can make this happen. We can actually make this into reality,
Yeah.
or as close as we ever get to it.
The songs that the band plays is Cops for fishing bait. Where's the bitches?
Where are my bitches?
Piss in your face.
Piss in your face, yes. These are disco songs, by the way. Keep that in mind.
Good stuff.
Yeah, oh, this is fucking, I'm telling you, brother.
And you know, the stuff I'm trying to write, it deals with the reality, not just. I'm trying to be politically incorrect. I'm trying to be.
And you're doing a very good job of it, by the way. Having read Life and Times, now this is a fictionalized account of pretty much what the Tampa scene was like, but it reads true. I mean, it really does. Particularly concerning the fact that there are genuine incidents that did take place in here.
Yeah.
And it's up to the reader to decide what's real and what ain't. But I'll give you a hint right now. The most outlandish, fucked up shit, that's the real stuff.
Yeah, and you know,
Which book? Which
people
book?
that
Go ahead.
people that there know what's real and what weren't, but
Exactly.
and people that weren't there, in my opinion, it was just fun to read, and it's
Well, it is. It absolutely is. I mean, this would be fun for anybody to read. Anybody.
the truth is a good story sometimes.
Oh,
And that's what-
so there are incidents that you have in that book that nobody's going to believe were the actual reality in it. They're going to say, "Oh, this shit's they made that up." No.
Or you get to, you know, they just couldn't have made it up. You know, there ain't no way no one
There's
can
some
make this
things you
shit
can't
up.
make up.
yeah, there's some stuff in there that I have to tell people, no, you know, that didn't really happen. But and maybe some of that stuff did. But you know,
Well, no, you really honestly don't want to go around fucking telling people that some of this stuff is true.
good reading, you know, and it's they say, you know, writing is the best way to start writing is to write what you really know about.
True.
And some of the stuff in that book is fiction, some of it's not fiction. But either way, it's good to
When he
read.
tells him
Oh, it
what
is. It's absolutely good to read. And like I said, I mean, the thing that cracked me up the most was the fact that the stuff that's real is some of the most outlandish, fictional sounding shit that anybody wasn't familiar with would think, well, yeah, man, I mean, dude made that up. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, and there's stories that have been told to people throughout my life that they're like, yeah, this guy's full of shit.
No, he isn't.
Okay,
No,
well,
not really.
but there are people out there that can prove those stories. But either way, it's fictional.
Yeah, it is fiction. As a matter of fact, in the autograph that Tony gave me on this, it says, Mike, don't expect 100% accuracy. This shit is supposed to be fiction. That's right, motherfuckers.
But you know what I'm trying to do is I don't, you know, I used to read a lot. I don't read a lot anymore because I can't handle reading something that isn't true for some reason. To me, I don't like made up stories.
You hate liars.
Yeah.
But that book's great because a lot of it is true.
Well, you know, even the stuff that's not, and I think I pretty much know what is and what isn't.
Yeah, there's
Even the stuff that's not reads true. I mean, having been there, yeah, if it didn't happen, it probably did, and we're just not aware of it.
We got a question here, Tony.
Oh, we have a question.
Okay.
Mike Cruz wants to know, want to go camping. Compliment by Mike Cruz. You are talented, motherfucker. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, we'll go camping, whatever.
So do you know the difference between a penis and a chicken leg?
No, but seriously, the new book, I think, you know, that really the majority. Well, you know, 90%. There's a few stories in the new book, Free Drinks, that were kind of spin-offs of things that might have really happened, but
It might not have.
but that really was mostly made up in my head, and it's so fucked up because there's stories in that thing that, you know, they're so fucking out there. And even after I wrote that book, I thought it was finished, and I let it sit there, and then things would pop in my head where I was like, this really needs to, you know, make it into the, like
Expand.
like Mike might know about the little segment about running over a dog.
Yes. That was really fucked up, by the way. I laughed my ass off.
The book was done, and I thought, well, I got to work that in there. And there's another part about the guy getting his seat stolen out of his car, and some people at like a homeless person dinner about Black Friday, and somebody trying to explain Black Friday. That was something that was after the fact too, and it was almost like a joke in my head where I thought, Jesus, you know, that's so offensive and so great. I've got to put it in this book. You know,
Absolutely. I mean, really, that's a fun read. That I blew through that one very, very quick, simply because it was so out there and funny. I mean, it was just straight up funny.
Yeah. But Mike, it's a serious book. I mean, it's not supposed
Well,
to.
gee, I'm really fucking sorry, dude, but I laughed my fucking nuts off.
And folks, I got one book and it doesn't even have pictures. And he
Holy
read it
shit!
all.
You actually opened it?
I like
Yeah,
picture books.
I'm actually taking that one home tonight.
Yeah, read it. It's very very good.
But see, the free drinks book, that was based in the 70s. Now, I was born in 1970, so I don't know what it was like for someone a little older than me to grow up being 20 years old in the 70s, so I had to do a little research. Hopefully I was accurate.
And you were very close.
I did a movie that's based like that on that in the 70s.
Also, we've paid very little attention to the book The Road,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is a collection of on-the-road stories from various bands. I mean, you've covered a hell of a lot of
There's a lot of good
no.
people in that
I don't
book.
want to say notorious, but well-known. Let's go with that. Well-known.
Are you? Is Rat
band members?
Cafeteria in there?
No. The statute of limitations isn't up on that shit. But very, very entertaining. Granted, a quick read, and it's only a quick read because once you sit down and start reading, it's really hard to stop. It's a lot of fun. Actually, we're probably going to do a story time, possibly sometime tonight, where I will read a passage from this. That's
The great thing about that book is just about everybody in it, with the exception of maybe a few people that are in it, were people that I chose to seek out to get
Well,
stories.
you want to tell, just so the people know who, just give them an idea who some of the people are on it.
Everybody from punk rock.
yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Yeah,
say it.
Well, let's see. I can fucking turn to this page back here, and I can fucking read it. if
Today,
you want.
Mike, today.
Hey, you know what? If I want any shit from you, I'll squeeze your fucking head.
Oh,
Oh! I gotta find my glasses again now.
It's
No, I
like
don't.
everybody that I appreciated their music and that I sought out, and it was really cool. I knew a good majority of those people to begin with, but it's A to Z punk rock.
It really is. Tesco, Mojo Nixon, John Stenier,
Yeah.
Ian McKay. I mean, Sandytown. Take your pick.
Yeah, Guar's in there.
Guar, yep.
There's a few bands that I never really listened to, like, for instance, like, Concrete Blonde, but
Yeah, that was the one I was going to mention, but yeah.
and not a big Dead Milkman fan.
They're in town with the scurvy. Brandon was supposed to be here tonight, but he apparently isn't making it.
But a lot of the stuff that I listened to all through the years, everybody's in there.
Yeah.
There's very few people that I contacted that I didn't get in that book. And
Very entertaining.
yeah, it's great. It's a great, like, people call it bathroom reading. You can
Well,
read.
I mean, to be honest with you, literally, that's where I read. So yeah, I'd have to go along with that.
Yeah.
It looks like all the pages are still there.
And I really like the dedication he put to me in here too. Eat shit. That touched me in a very special way. Well,
I
no,
did-
I'd
I
expect
did,
no less.
when that book came out, I actually did some book signings, and I didn't know. I had heard from somewhere that when you do book signings, you got to personalize every book.
Oh yeah.
So it ended up the majority of the books that got signed, I just said "fuck you."
that's the way to go.
Yep.
Just whatever I could say to insult people,
Absolutely.
because that stuff's not something I'm used to. But I love that book, and I love all those books.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
I mean, all three of them.
I genuinely had a very good time reading them. Just as kind of an interesting aside, I finished The Road. It's the last one I read. I finished that about an hour and a half before I had to be here.
On the toilet.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. That's where I do most of my reading.
And Tony says so too.
And Carrie's beating on the door going, well, come on, we got to go. And I'm going, I got one turd lift and a fucking 2 paragraphs. Give me a minute.
That's a good book, really, because I was able to put it something made up out of my head. A lot of it's true, of course. A lot of it's not. or a lot of it's embellished, a lot of it's rumors.
Even the embellishments are pretty fucking close. They're pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
One thing that I like that you did as well is, where necessary, the names were changed.
Were changed.
Yeah. Not to protect the innocent, but to protect the extremely guilty. But for the most part, no real last names, but yeah, it's real obvious who we're talking about here. This is good shit. It's good shit.
You know, and yeah, if it reflected badly on people, I changed their names. But if it reflected nicely on people or whatever,
I've got to tell you, Tony, you didn't make me look like an asshole in here. I really appreciate that.
But the hard part about that book was making up the fake stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll bet.
The way it ended and all that, and that's tough stuff to figure out and to make it seem okay. And then when I started Free Drinks, the new one, that's all made up pretty much, and that started basically from one. I think I pecked out one scene on the laptop in that book that started that whole book, and it was a scene where I don't know where in the fuck this came out of my head, but this guy's disco dancing in a nightclub, and
Yes.
How much cocaine was done?
and he splits this poor girl's lip open with
Yes.
platform shoe doing some kind of a helicopter spin disco move, and it went from there. And you know what? Mike Cruz was at my house, and I was like, "What do you think of this?" And I just read him that segment, and he was like, "That's cool," you know. And I'm like, "There we go, all right." And it just that I think took probably a couple of years to write, but the stories in that book are so messed up, you know.
Well,
just
you know, the thing about it is that's fun is that even though it's fiction, and it is completely fiction, you know, somewhere, somehow, someplace in Middle America, that shit did happen.
and yeah, and even in Free Drinks, some of that shit did happen.
Well, that's what I mean is
Yeah.
Free Drinks. I mean, that shit took place somewhere.
Yeah. And the whole disco thing, I mean, I'm glad I wasn't a part of it, but I'd imagine it was pretty messed up. Yeah.
Hey, just for the record, does disco suck, Tony?
Yeah, I like some disco, actually. I
Okay.
could listen
All right, well,
to
tell us who you like, man. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
and
We'll
I'm
be
in
playing some tonight.
Yeah, we will be. Nah, the Bee Gees sucked.
Anyways, Tony, what do you like?
No, I like the Bee Gees, actually.
Oh no, come on, dude.
It makes me feel happy.
Donna Summer, that was the shit, buddy.
Well, I don't know.
Woo!
I like Barry Manilow.
That ain't even disco. That's just gay.
Hey, I danced to it.
That's what I said.
The Bee Gees had great teeth.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the Gibb brothers had some really nice teeth.
And they're from England. Those are fake.
No, they were from
No, wait.
Australia, so
Oh.
those are.
Those are real. They're almost too real.
They probably come out of a great white chuck.
Yeah.
Do you like ABBA?
A great
Are you a fan
white
of ABBA?
chuck.
They make me feel happy.
Like dancing?
I actually like having two, which is what's funny about that. Even though
Leo
I've
Sayer.
never-
How about Leo Sayer? Did he make you feel like dancing?
Yeah, remember that's a part of that book.
Yes, of course.
All right. Do you like Clarence Carter?
That ain't nothing to do with disco,
God.
brother.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But the premise of that book, Free Drinks, is these guys are growing up. You know, they don't, and you got to read it to see where they're coming from. But they got nothing else going on, so they end up they're music, or one of them's a musician. The other guy's following his lead, and they want to do something different with disco.
Right.
They want to revolutionize it, and they
Well,
try.
They started without giving anything away. They kind of start out as a hard rock cover band, realize they ain't gonna make no money doing that, and go to the disco thing, and then combine them. And I won't say any more about that because that's part of the funny shit in the book.
And they're all fuck ups.
Yes, total fun. Mauricio is the only musician, but he's a fucker.
And life on the road, their 1 week on the road on their one week tour was disastrous yet fantastic.
Yes,
and
that felt very true.
yeah. But then you got all kinds of other stories rolled into there, like Duty the Pimp, You know?
Oh, fucking Duty, man. I honestly my favorite character in the book.
Yeah.
I really like Duty.
And the great thing about that, Mike, is I looked all over the internet for a picture that I thought could represent Duty, and I couldn't find anything. I looked at mugshots and everything. And I was in I'm an electrician by trade, and I was in somebody's house doing some kind of work, and the picture in the book that is Duty's picture is actually
Let me
a
see if I can
picture.
find that. We got to show this.
It's actually a picture I took with my cell phone of a picture on someone's wall that was framed.
No shit.
Yeah. I was
Awesome.
like, that's...
Where do you guys see this? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna find this motherfucker. This is some funny shit. And it wasn't quite the way I saw Duty, but it was awful close. I saw Duty just being a little scummier than that. God damn it! Now I'm fucking.
Where?
It's 135.
135. All right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's right. It was in the middle, wasn't it? All right, I'm getting there. Give me a minute. There we go. Where's the camera? Right there?
It's right there.
Can y'all see that shit? Let me get a little closer.
You might need it. There you go.
Can you see that shit? That's pretty fucking close. I saw him with a little more rottier teeth looking, but that's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. That tells you all you need to know.
You're looking at Duty.
And yeah, Duty was a pivotal character in that book.
Oh, absolutely.
And the stories he told and the things he did and his experiences are...
Actually, Duty came off for the most part as somebody you probably want to go fucking drinking with and shit. Up to a point. Up to a point. After he got past point Z, it was time to clear out. But yeah, I'd run with him.
Yeah. And actually, guys, the white band members that you see in that book are actually my friends in the band The Loaded Nuns.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and those pictures are from a few years back of them, but I made them look vintage enough to make the cut.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right.
Let's see him. 135. Can I see him?
Yeah. No, you can't. $5, bitch. You can look at it.
He's charging me money to look at your books.
I'll cut you in half.
Hey, so did you catch any of the interview with Bruce Wingate?
I caught all of it.
Cool, man. That was a good story he told.
That's in the road. He told me a lot of good stories, but that's the one I used.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah, I like stuff like that, man.
Actually, for story time, I wanted to take a passage from the road here.
I opened it up, and the first thing that I read was, so the old guy was in Eric's room. No, there's like a door to the hallway there at the top of the stairs, and then you got to go down the hall there to get to Eric's room. Eric, you're in a book, man. You and the old man.
Give me 1 second.
Yep. All right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Happy trails.
I'm got a folks' wife laughing at my husband. Have him tell you the Mojo Nixon story that we have.
Okay.
I believe that's the
Mojo Nixon, Tony.
What, the story of having you?
No.
Yeah, I love it.
No, you don't
No,
want to tell
they'll
that
love it. No, it's funny as shit.
No, I don't know. That'd be embarrassing.
Tell them about.
Actually, I
Tell 'em
could.
about the dinner.
Is it the Mojo Nixon story that's in the book?
No, it's better than that.
Okay.
She's talking about.
Give us a story that's not in the book that should be in the
Let's
book.
hear something like really fucked up.
Kelsey said the Loaded Nuns from Kentucky.
Yes.
Loaded
Okay.
Nuns from Kentucky.
Head show.
I can tell you the Mojo story
The ED
that's
show.
not in that book that involves my wife and I.
Okay.
Why she wants me to, I have no idea.
Because it's funny as shit.
Tell me.
We had a pact if you ever get a chance to get laid by someone famous, you can do it.
It was allowed.
Okay. Now, of course, she was like naming all these people that I'd never heard of. So Mojo Nixon comes to town, and she's like, we went to see him, and we're drinking and stuff. And
we'd seen him several times and hung out, and I bought him gin and tonics like 3 times before that.
But we're hanging out with Mojo, and she's like, here's my famous guy. And it's this big, fucking hairy, you know.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Stop. He's talking. We can't hear him.
All right, hold on, Tony. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good.
You left.
But anyway, so I'm like, all right, well, this is your golden opportunity. And and so she mentioned it to him. We were hanging out with him, and she said something to him, and I seen her whisper in his ear, and he looked at me, and his eyes got this big, and he's like, what? And I go, yeah, man, go for it. Well,
look on the regular internet.
she drank too much, and we were watching him play, and she just fell down unconscious on the floor at the front of the stage.
Sometimes that's for the best.
And
he kept going.
He kept leaning over.
Okay? Are you okay, darling? Are you okay, darling?
Yeah, he kept leaning over the mic going,
Oh,
come on, wake up, wake up, wake up. So I see these guys pick her up. At that point, her and I were probably arguing anyway. So these guys drag her and flop her down in this chair where she just like flopped like a rag doll. And that was it. That's
funny because Mojo was into it. Mojo's like, you okay, darling?
He was happy.
You okay, darling?
He was.
You all right?
He figured he had his night lined out. But she was like swaying back and forth in the front of the crowd. He's like, you okay? You okay?
It's like rock and roll.
You gonna be all right? You gonna be all right? You gonna be all right? Then she goes down for the count, and he's like, oh, man.
All right, now here's where the fiction comes in. Let's embellish. We got to get some puke in there. You know, come on.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was just it. You know,
Well, you're an author. Come on.
Well, she's begging me to tell you guys.
I thought it was funny as shit, and he would enjoy telling the funniest shit story.
I didn't think she'd ever want me to tell.
We enjoyed it.
No, it was a good story. I was just thinking you being an author, like, you know.
No, even funnier than that is I had a cigarette burn between my eyebrows because I passed out on a cigarette.
Okay, see, that was good. Now that was good.
And you admitted it, but you didn't show your face when you said it. So
Yeah, you got a point there. Stick your head around the corner here and let's see you.
I ate up.
Come on,
let's see
you.
Let's see your scar.
See, that left me. It gave me a good opportunity where I could be like, oh, this is Sarah Jones. You don't know her? She's famous. You know.
Yeah, well, Tony wants Isabella Rossellini, so what can I do?
Seriously?
Wow, what were you, 1992?
She's probably about as hairy as fucking Mojo Nixon.
You know what though? Mojo is so freaking funny.
Oh my God,
that guy is
I'm telling
insane. You know,
3 years of seeing shows with Mojo at Lina's, and me buying him gin and tonics. He was fucking amazing. Funny as shit.
She's stealing my thunder here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, Tony, I got it.
I'm doing stuff. Sorry.
I got to point this out, man. Now, this little pact that you guys have. You're talking Isabella Rossellini, who you're never gonna fucking meet.
I've never said that name out loud.
Just wait. Just listen. I'm trying to help you here. You're never gonna meet. However, your wife is gonna meet all these other fucking people. So, dude, you need to fucking, like, I don't know, set your sights a little lower or something.
My sights are very low. Okay.
Well, okay, I'm glad to hear that. Thanks.
Like B movies?
I'm married 20 years.
I'm like, honey, look at the neighbor.
All right, we're good. All right.
You know,
Mojo.
I was thinking we'd meet famous, and she's like, Mojo's famous. Whatever. That's
I
what
like
you
those
want.
funny guys. I like those funny guys.
But
Also has blue fucking velvet.
Blue
Blue
Velvet.
Velvet. Yep. Heineken.
The fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
You've never seen Blue Velvet?
No.
what you
I
guys up,
have. I don't know what they're talking about. In the movie.
Heineken.
were you guys up really late last week?
I thought we were talking about. No, never mind.
Yeah, they were.
Nobody knows that. Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, Blue Velvet, the movie, David Lynch. Hey,
Blue Velvet, yeah. You don't know Blue Velvet?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
stop.
Wait a minute, we're having a conversation here, man. Shut the fuck up.
Do you know how to cook any Italian food, Tony?
No.
I I met this guy. I was talking to Eric yesterday actually. I'm not doing much right now, so there was this Italian restaurant right behind our house, and I went to work for this guy. I heard they were looking for somebody, and I can cook, man. I could take the pressure. I could do all that. This guy, my God.
I'll vouch for Tony on this one. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'll vouch for him.
Well,
on
you
this.
did.
Shut up, bitch. He fucking can bust up a mean can of fucking Chef Boyardee.
I go to work for this guy, and he's doubting me, and I went in there and owned his kitchen.
What day was it?
Huh?
What day of the week was it? A Friday night, right?
Friday and Saturday night, both
Busiest
nights.
there you
nights.
go.
It's the busiest
There you
nights.
go.
And everybody that works there has got some kind of mental disability, right? Like the dishwasher and all this stuff. And I talked to the dishwasher, and he's definitely, something happened to this guy. He got hit by a truck, his head run over. I don't fucking know. But he's like, yeah, he started paying me $200 a week, and then it went to $150, and then it went to $50, and now he pays me $40 a week. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you still work the same hours? Yeah. Real, just funny things that happen. And this guy,
Yeah, you heard everybody laughing, didn't you?
well,
It was a much better story last night, Tony. But anyways, get to the point where the guy is a shyster.
he's from Israel,
Oh, well.
Bastard.
and his restaurant's Italian.
But it's kosher.
Oh, well, he don't care. You know, he's here. And just a weird situation. So I was supposed to work there again tonight, and I just said, fuck that. You know?
Well,
There you go.
You didn't tell him about working for free. It was training, and you should pay
Oh,
for.
Friday and Saturday night, when it came time to write, you know, to do hours, he's like, oh, no, that was training. You should pay me. All right.
Yeah, that's going all over, man.
And here we are, man. Here we are once
Fucking
again.
camel fucker.
This
What-
fucking camel fucker. No, wrong Middle Eastern country.
Oh.
I told
Here
him,
we
I said,
are.
I don't even care if I work here or not. You know, I mean, I don't give a shit. So
Yeah, but that was just. I hate hearing about shit like that.
Perpetuating stereotypes on this show once again.
It was just, you know, I didn't like the fact that somebody was trying to pull one over and talk to people like they're dumb and shit.
yeah, he thought I was as dumb as he is.
Hey, we're Mexican.
But you know, I don't want to get all racist. Mike knows from reading
No.
through
Oh,
the
no, I know.
We won't go
He's
there.
eaten here before. No.
Are you kidding?
But you know, there's resources out there to make sure that people know what kind of operation he's got going on, and the truth will come out eventually. But
I was
anyway,
just bored. I wanted to do something. I didn't care if I worked there or not. You know, I'm not going to be.
yeah.
And it was funny at first. I'm like, he wanted to pay me $8 an hour, right?
Be a big bottle.
To be a line cook.
Be one of the
Yeah. Which I was like, well, whatever.
That's it.
Okay, well, in honor of that last story,
Hey, Tony.
we're going to do a beer tasting here.
Yep. We're going to try nice.
And we're going to do a beer tasting in honor of that last story, and also in honor of the release of Tony's new book.
Yep.
And what we're going to drink here tonight is Hebrew, the chosen beer. Get the fuck off.
I
I'm
want to
reading
show
it.
him in the camera.
You can show them when I'm done.
I'll slap you.
Yeah, ooh, promise. Funky Jubilation. Jew, Belation. This is a kosher beer. It says, I don't have my glasses on, so it says.
You need a beer.
Somebody read this that has glasses on. That means you, Dreb.
I got it.
No, let Dreb do it.
Oh, Eric's got to have all the attention. Go ahead, Eric.
No, Dreb will be funner.
Eric can read.
No, I can't tonight.
It's in Hebrew. I can't read it.
Oh my God! Give me the goddamn thing. It is nice.
Right. Hey, Mike, tell me what do you think your favorite passage of Free Drinks is?
Oh shit! I've got to tell you, man. I laughed the hardest at the fucking goddamn lyrics to fucking Where My Bitches. I fucking goddamn laughed so fucking hard, and I was like, and I told Carrie, I fucking come out of the bedroom and I told her, you gotta see this shit. I wish the fucking guy had written it. Well, you just turned me off, man.
That's the dog.
He keeps Eric keeps turning me off because
He's just that way.
yeah, but no, it really did. I told her, I says, man, I gotta find out if Tony will let. Holy shit! I gotta find out if Tony will let me fucking do a cover of this because man, we're gonna. I mean, disco and everything. We gotta do this.
Why don't you read that passage that made you laugh so loud?
That whole walking down the street, eating chicken feet thing, that just busted me up. That was funnier than balls. It was just, it cracked me up, and I was like, fuck, I wish I'd have wrote that. But, I mean, I can write the music, and, this could happen. It could happen.
It was a serious situation in the book because he was trying to change.
Yeah, I know it was a serious situation in the book, but let's be honest, man, them lyrics are fucking funny. Here, I'm gonna find it, man. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna fucking find it.
He sounds envious, man.
I am. I wish to God I'd have wrote that. It was fucking hilarious. And now that I have permission,
you could take any lyrics in that
and make it into an actual song, true to what you were trying to do here. I mean, a rock and roll disco fusion. I think that'd be funny as hell.
The disco.
It's
hell, I gotta fucking figure out what page it's on, and that's gonna take.
Well, he's
some
doing
time.
that. Let's do a taste test of this Hebrew, the chosen beer. Cheers.
Mazel tov.
Strohs.
Grab one. Everybody.
Okay, well, we've got one extra.
Oh my God, this is weird. It's weird.
Herman's going in to get the ripple.
I don't know about that. That's
Doesn't
weird.
Smell good even.
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird.
I like it. It's strong, but.
No, it's strong. It'll put you on your ass.
It's kind of like
what is the price
very
you want to pay?
overwhelming at first to taste.
It's pissy. No, I don't like that. No, sir, I don't like it at all.
Mike, that book has everything. It's got.
It
got.
does.
It's very molasses.
Yes.
Molasses.
Roll.
is the key.
Drug abuse, alcohol abuse, abortions.
It does. It has everything. Everything that you could possibly be offended by is in this book, which makes it a good read.
The abortion clinic part is
the abortion clinic part, yes. I believe I'm on that page. Hold on just a moment. I don't want to give anything away here.
Looked over there and there was napkins. It was like a gift from God.
Yeah. In this place it is.
This so happened to be a roll of paper.
No, I would be giving too much away by reading that.
That's a miracle.
Let's see. See, I don't want to fucking give it all away here, and I want people to go out and buy this goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Tony ain't gonna make no money if I sit here and read it to you, motherfuckers. Well, he won't make money from fucking like the 5 people that are listening.
He didn't say that.
I see
What
you.
do you want from me?
I'm trying to find that fucking lyric, man. That shit is so fucking bad.
Well, while
Someone
he's
wants to know about the story of the pasture.
What's that now?
The story of the pasture.
we got somebody
No,
asking
we can't.
about this.
We can't tell that story.
Okay. How about this?
We can't tell
How
that.
about somebody wants to know about the story about the ice cream store?
Oh.
the ice cream store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ice cream
You
man.
know about that. You
Say
know.
again?
What ice cream store?
Chocolate ice cream.
I don't know. We'll have to wait 15 seconds for the delay.
There is a good part in Free Drinks about how the ice cream man was the best part of where the guy grew up at.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a list of the fucking songs up here. Whores on the Block. Piss in Your Face, Hooch in the Joint, Pimpin' Blues, Pay Up or Feel the Pain, Cops for Fish Bait, and High Rollin' Beep N-word. Oh, this is fucking good stuff. Seriously, honestly, if you guys want to read something that's going to fucking entertain you and fucking make you laugh and whatever. I mean, even if you weren't around. Now, if you were around during the 70s, this would actually be a lot funnier.
Maybe.
No, it would. It would be a lot. It's still funny.
Are
it's
you
still
a
going to be fun.
guy?
I graduated high school in 1976.
Okay.
It's like a 30s guy. What are you talking about?
If I want any shit from you, I'll fucking... Never mind. I screwed it up. Don't worry about it.
No, I thought you were like, you graduated in the 80s.
No, 1976, brother.
You don't know when to take a compliment, dude.
That's when that book takes place.
No, I know how to take one, but I just don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to be cool.
No, I'm sorry, Tony. Go ahead.
That was respect.
No, I was saying that's when that book takes place. Is like 77.
Right toward the end of the 70s. Right when disco was riding its second wave, actually. I remember we all thought it had fucking mercifully died, and then Saturday Night Fever came out and it resurrected, which was not a good thing.
And those guys went on a really up and down tour.
Yeah, they did.
I love that book, man. I love that.
I really enjoyed it. I really did, honestly.
And that was Free Drinks?
Free Drinks.
And that's come down today?
The new book. Just came out today.
How do people get a hold of that, Tony?
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. Free Drinks. Tony Patino. Patino, correct?
Yeah.
And hopefully there are people out there listening to us tonight that actually can read. I mean, I'm not too sure about that shit.
They could buy it for, the coffee table exposure. Like, hey man, have you seen this book lately? It's really fucking good.
Yeah, that's exactly how.
I'll be like, I know Tony, man. Tony's a good friend of mine. That story's about us, man.
And even like Life and Times, even though, that's a really kind of a long book, but there's really funny stuff in that too, even,
There is, and Jesus Christ, I got to hear it in reverb. Well,
If you grew up in Tampa in the 80s.
Yeah, that reads very true. All of it reads very true.
But not anything I did in it, of course.
Well, no, of course not. Of course not. No, you were just a passive observer. It cracked me up.
Observing everything.
Observing, yes, observing for future reference.
But people don't understand it. That's really like that book is almost like the only thing out there that kind of documents a lot of that stuff that happened.
It does. It truly does. Like I said, even the fictional stuff reads so true that it is hard to discern what's real and what's not if you weren't there.
Yeah.
And that's just parents, and I think it all happened.
Is this your diary, Tony? Tony, is this your diary?
No. When you write your first book, they say write about what you know about. That's what I knew about what was going on, what was happening in my lifetime, in that time frame, and I just had to mold it into something that was different. And and you can't really think up anything cooler to read about than what was really happening.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
I mean, and when you mix it and mold it and make things fake and not fake or whatever, I mean, it's just, if you can read it, it's a good read. I mean,
it is. It genuinely is. That was the thing that I think I liked the most about that book, is that it was very hard for anybody that wasn't there to tell what's real and what's not. I mean, it all reads very true.
And people that weren't there, it would be a good book just to read.
Sure it would.
Tony, I'm looking forward to reading it, and I wasn't there.
It's very good. It's all three of these books I highly recommend. I think that anybody that...
Will you quit fucking rocking the table?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's an earthquake.
We're rocking the table. We're
Sorry, I'm working here, guys.
But I especially like. But I especially like free drinks though because most of it's made up.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. It really is. Tony, I'm sorry if I'm fucking goddamn coming across and seeing it the wrong way. I found it a very, very amusing book. I thought it was funny as shit. Really enjoyed it. If it's supposed to be serious, well, you've got a problem.
No, it's not.
You've got a problem. But if it's meant the way I took it, I don't give a shit. Everybody should read this anyway because it's fucking fun. It's just fucking fun.
I'm trying to break into some kind of new genre, like extreme reading, maybe.
Oh yeah, okay, I like that.
Because I used to read a lot. I don't read a whole lot anymore because everything bores me. And to me, I thought, it's time to start writing about some shit that people are gonna either love or get mad about or something like that.
Well, you're getting a reaction that way. I mean, there's people like me who are gonna laugh at this shit, but let's be honest. Yeah, there are people out there gonna get really pissed off, and really offended, which makes it even more fun and funnier.
Yeah, that's what I'm after.
Well, there you go.
If they can pick out one sentence in there that's like, oh, well, that's not cool.
I can pick out a few, actually.
Yeah.
I found them funny. But, yeah, definitely, there's some stuff in here that is just, it's truly fucked up. It really is. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It is.
I love, one of the things that I added later on in the fact was the paint buckets in the car for the car seats. I love that, because that really happened.
No, it did.
With a friend of mine in his VW Bug, we sat on paint buckets, and every time we took a turn, it was
the
like
paint buckets would slide. That's in there, and it's documented very fully.
And these guys, went on a date with some girls, and they just weren't cool with sitting on paint buckets in a fucking car.
Oh God, this beer sucks. Ah.
And
I will never drink that again. Holy shit. No, I ain't touching them. I drank mine. I held up to my end of this deal.
I'm going to drink the bottle.
Another great thing about free drinks is some of the names in there are like family members of my wife that,
yes.
Family member names that we don't appreciate those people, and we hope they read it, and we hope they sue us.
I'd say that if that's the case, you probably got a good chance of it.
This stuff's horrible.
Eric's gonna puke online.
It's twanging. It's still twanging.
That's some awful shit.
It's the worst aftertaste. Oh my God, it's like in your nose.
I just opened it to a page here, and
just for that.
the part about the village people. That's pretty fucking funny.
Because you need a new one.
How about Mike? How about the fist fight outside of the club and
maybe that's.
Oh yeah. Now see, that reads true in any era. It could be the 70s, it could be the 80s, it could be now. That shit happens. That fucking happens. I've been involved in those. That's good shit.
The fist fight with the guy with the birth defect.
Yes. That's with the goiter.
You know how that came about? I had a guy in high school that I went to high school with, a black guy that had that same birth defect.
No shit, really?
And I saw him fist fight someone.
Dick neck?
That was literally the objective of his opponent was to grab that thing.
Well, yeah.
And that was where that came about.
That was some funny shit. Genuinely funny shit. I mean, honestly, this is I can't recommend it enough. This is a fucking funny ass fucking book. It really is. I mean, yeah, there's parts that aren't funny, of course. I mean, you do give a shit about the characters, even Mauricio. And it's just fun. It's a fun read. You want to sit down, you want to be entertained, you want to have a good time, fucking read this motherfucker because it's good. It's fun.
That's all I need to hear.
Good. Now you fucking still owe me $50, bitch.
For what?
For fucking giving you a good review. What do you think? No. Honestly, no, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not getting paid for doing this stupid show either. So there you go.
There's gratitude for you.
Yeah, well.
Give me a second.
Gratitude, don't buy beer.
You don't want to buy the Hebrew.
It bought that. Jesus,
no,
fuck,
buy
that was
that
awful.
beer. I can
That
say
shit was
yes.
awful.
Never again.
Your cat's fucking doing like a Tarzan thing over there.
Last one lighter.
Okay, I need a real beer now, please. I need to get in here and find it.
Let me get it for you, Grandpa.
Don't-
I'll get it for you.
Eric, you're on your knees. There's a few things you could do.
I've killed Mexicans for less than... Oh, yeah, same thing.
There you are.
While you're down there.
Would you like one, Miss Lady?
Miss Lady.
Miss Lady!
The lighter now. I
You
just
should put him in his face for
Have the viewers dropped off yet?
Oh, they should have by now. No, they haven't.
It's a stay.
There's people out here that actually give a fuck what's going on.
Hey, check this out, Tony.
Is that
Free
my
beer.
cue?
Free fucking beer.
Strohs?
No.
My
It's
cue?
a free drink.
Is that my
Huh?
cue?
Huh?
Please answer me.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? We're answering
Okay,
you.
hey,
Is that my cue?
Yes.
what do I do?
Pretend to take.
I
the
got
drink.
Pretend to take a drink?
Huh?
I can actually take one if you
Somebody
want.
tell me I should be on video and I'm over here hiding in the corner.
Well, stick your head around the corner here and let's see you. It's nice to know who you're talking to.
Oh, she's
And
ugly.
everybody's looking at my ugly ass face. So.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
More,
I see
more.
part of your head. I see part of your
Go
head.
that way.
A little more. A little more. There she is.
Hey.
Yay!
You know what's really funny? Let me tell you a funny story about Tony's
Shut up, Eric.
story. Can you see me?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No,
I did
come
this.
up with the camera a little bit. We see your mouth.
We see your nostrils.
There you go. All right, we're good.
Nurse. I'm a nurse and I work all the time.
Okay.
And
Chill it out.
what?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, go.
Okay, well, give me a second because you like blew me away by like accepting me right away.
Yeah, we're like that. We're
Yeah.
good people, man. No, we're not.
Okay, my funny story is I married Tony in
Yeah, that's funny right
Sorry,
there.
you'll-
You married Tony.
I married Tony in 1993, right? So we were all like married, and we went to what was it called? Like a
church.
marriage reception party or whatever in Tampa.
Right.
We came down here. We got married in Missouri. We came down here. I was like, woo! Tony had told me the entire time that we were dating that he was Italian.
He's Mexican.
And Patino didn't give it away, huh?
Yeah. I get married. I'm down here for this like fucking like Latino wedding reception. I talked to his dad. His dad's like, yeah, you know, hey, Carmen, you know, Tony. We thought Tony was gay.
Some of us still do.
Never had a girlfriend, so
You can
yeah,
say the word faggot.
so I'm at this wedding reception in fucking where was I? Like Nebraska? Where was I? Somewhere scary. Anyway, so his dad goes, "Oh no, he's Cuban," and I said, "You motherfucker," because I had friends in Missouri that we all like drank with every fucking day, and they like make up like songs like about Tony. What was it?
You know, it's recorded.
I know. Met him on a Monday, and my heart stood still. Did do wop wop wop. Did do wop. Italian. You let us go that way, and then I get married to him, and then I find out he's Cuban. What the hell is that?
So now you got to say, do beaner, do beaner. Carrie, you got to stick your head around the corner now.
He said I can't talk to you guys anymore because I'm bad. But
Hiccup. I heard a hiccup. Hey, Tony, how you doing, man?
Oh, me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, how's it going there?
How's your beer?
Buddy,
My Strohs? Hang on.
Strohs. Is it a Stroh Light or Strohs?
It's just straight up Strohs.
All right. Is that what?
So Patino is Cuban? Since
No.
I didn't know he was Cuban until we got
Fucking
married.
man.
And his dad goes, "Oh, by the way, we're Cuban." And I went, "Oh, that's nice. Now we're married. You son of a bitch."
So, I mean, that actually matters?
She doesn't like Cubans.
No. It didn't
Well, that's what I
matter.
asked because, I mean, you know,
Cuban.
boliche, man, come on.
The whole point
Boliche,
is that he
ropa vieja, you know, come on, man. That's good shit.
Cubans
Right.
taste
Oh
so
no, I
good.
love me some Latinos. My last boyfriend before I married Tony was from Costa Rica. I have no problem with
Oh, Costa Rica's now that's another story.
So
I
you
don't
can
know
shut
what
up
that
now.
means. Can I have no clue?
If we somehow disappear, it's because I'm going to jail.
I kind of get it. Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
It's because why?
No, we don't need to say that on the air.
All right. We didn't.
What the fuck was that?
Tony's phone.
Oh, I like your ringtone, man.
Yeah, that's really.
I like your ringtone too.
Bobby.
Morons calling me that didn't tune in tonight.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Yeah, no
What
shit.
I gotta say, fuck them. You know, how hard is it? You can sit in your own house, drink your own beer, sit in your goddamn fucking toilet and watch it, and they can't even do that. Well, fuck them. Fuck them.
So that's Mike McHugh, the famous Mike McHugh.
That's the famous Mike McHugh.
I don't know about famous, but
Notorious.
yeah, I'll go with that.
You can't see me, and that's cool, but you are someone I have heard about for 20 fucking years.
And you're still talking to me, huh?
Girl, there are stories.
No, that we're not going to tell on the air.
Yes.
Every
Yes.
time I go to Tampa, I heard you horrifying story about my husband. Like, he'll get all drunk and talk to somebody, and I'll be like, "Oh my God." Like, some shit he's done. I'm scared of the tampons. I'm
Me too, by the way.
Okay.
Now, the stories are a lot fucking goddamn better than the reality. Right, Tony? Right, Tony?
Well,
that's some funny shit though. Some like horrendous like
Yeah.
the illegal shit makes
Yeah,
me
well, we won't discuss that.
Okay, no, we're not going to. Nope, we're
it's
done.
all fictional.
It's all that's right.
Yes.
It's all fictional. Yes. That's my theory, and I'm sticking
I'm
to
done.
it.
Okay, good.
I'm out of the picture. I'm done.
She's gonna go in the house, I think now.
Take it easy. Good to meet you.
Thank you, darling.
Absolutely.
Actually, I just met her.
Actually, I like her.
Do you know why he married me? Let me tell you.
Do tell.
She won't
He
tell the real
said,
story.
"Shut up." Tell the bad stories. Well, he said I was the only girl he ever met that liked DRI,
Well, that's a good reason.
and now I have a DRI tramp stamp courtesy of Spike telling me what to get. I'm on Facebook going, "I need a DRI tat," and Spike goes, "By the way, do this." So now I'm on his tattoo page, which is really funny because everybody has like arms and backs and legs and shit. I'm the only bitch on there that's got a fucking.
How many butts you got? I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you can never have too many
How many what?
butts. I mean, on your page. On your page, how many butts can you have?
I just have my butt. Thank you.
Well, there you go. There you go. I mean, that's fucking awesome.
Okay, Dr. Tony, because I'm just not even in this realm now.
See, I'm trying to get my wife to stick her head around the corner here, and she will not do it.
But Ellis has a question.
Oh, Alice has a question.
How in the hell does she sleep with him?
Oh,
Because he snores so fucking
okay.
horrible.
Is your wife still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alice wants to know how the hell Is she able to sleep in the same room with you because of your snoring? Although when you crashed at our house, you didn't make a fucking sound.
Yeah, well,
he was almost dead at that point.
He must have been.
At Ellis's house, I guess I snort a lot. I don't know.
That's what I heard. But when you crashed at our place, we didn't even know you were there. Yeah. You were like the perfect guest. You were in
the cow pasture.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about the cow pasture.
Alcohol makes him snore.
No, I've had people from literally all over the world complain about my snoring.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here to fucking say that when you fucking crashed at our place, you didn't make a fucking sound. You were the perfect guest. He was very, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want to say classy because he's not that, by any stretch of imagination. But he didn't make a lot of noise. He was very fucking considerate. I'm fucking up your entire fucking reputation now.
Oh.
But he was upstanding fucking good guy to fucking have over there. And I fucking said that in the past, and people are like going, no, you don't even know the same guy. And I'm like, no, I get it.
Look, dude, when we first got married, I kept the pistol on my side of the bed.
That's probably for the best.
Yes, because when he went to sleep, I knew that I could get raped and killed, and that bitch would not wake up at all.
Well, I'm also thinking that from what I've heard about the snoring, a pistol might be a good way to stop that, too.
Yes, I know.
Jump up and stomp around on the bed with the gun going, I'm being raped, I'm being raped, I'm being raped.
Bang, 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 and like nothing will
Dude,
happen.
he wouldn't wake up. I would jump up and down with a fucking gun in my hand and go, and tell me to go, what? And
Go back to sleep.
People have to be responsible for their own situations. Jesus Christ. You go to bed, That's it. You're sleeping, right?
Yeah, well, I'm being
that's
raped.
what I'm thinking.
I'm being raped, and you're going,
All right, go on to bed.
this conversation.
All right, well. Where'd Eric go?
He went out to take a piss. He should be back shortly. But, this guy, when he pisses, he's got a bladder problem.
King is calling.
Got a swollen bladder or some shit.
He's one of those guys that when you're in a bathroom at some place, you're like, geez.
Yeah, and you're waiting to get in. Yeah, that's Eric. That's him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I was pissing.
Hey, Tony, I got Ellis trying to call in. Oh, it disappeared. Hey, Ellis, you want to try that again? Maybe we can do this a two-way. So,
Ellis, give it another shot. We want to get a two-way on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's better than a three-way because it just means it's Tony and Ellis doing it. Because if we do say three-way, then it's...
So we do have, like, blindfolds and, like, things like that around here, don't we, please?
Tony's like, what the fuck's going on, man?
So what's going on?
What?
So Ellis is doing what?
Ellis was calling us. I just came back into the picture, and Ellis was calling, and then he hung up. So.
He's the only one that knows how to work this stuff. We just gotta sit here and look pretty.
See, add people. Let's see if I can add them.
You know what they say about guys.
If this hangs up, we're gonna call you right back,
you
man.
You can say 1 + 1 is 3, and then kick him in the balls. 1 + 1 is 3, kick him in the balls. Sooner or later, they will say 1 + 1 is 3.
Well, I'll tell you, I had a girlfriend.
Ellis.
Ellis.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ellis?
Elvis.
A three-way.
Just like you're used to. All guys.
Hey, cheers me. Cheers me.
Wow, where's my beer? Oh, there it is.
There you go.
How many fucking Ellises do you know?
This is Ellis.
There's only one.
There's only one. Thank God for that.
You sure got a pretty face.
So Ellis, we don't have Skype Premium, so we can't have a three-way. So it's like
it's you and Tony, brother.
Yeah,
it's you and Tony.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
cool.
We got you on here. So what brings you on to the ED Show fanzine did you have a question for Tony,
or did you just
Wanted to
want to
just
get
hang
up there
out?
and be obnoxious like the rest of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of feeling obnoxious.
Good. That's what we want. We'd rather have as much of that as possible.
You ready to try one of these when you're almost done?
I don't know, man.
This is good, man.
Is it?
I'm
That last
scared
fucking
after
thing
that
was
last
vile.
one.
This is really good. This is a surprise. Ellis, for the record, I'm drinking Sunshine Wheat Beer, brewed with spices. That's
Look
a
at
new
that picture of
Belgium.
Tony up there.
Tony.
Is Tony still there?
Tony.
That sounds good.
Tony.
But see,
Tony. Wait a minute.
Yes.
I think we lost Tony.
No, I'm.
Yeah, Tony's there.
We can't hear him.
we can't.
So
see
you
him.
could translate for us, like in the UN and shit.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear his wife, so.
Oh well, fuck Tony. His wife's on. The hell with him then.
Well, you're on it. Okay.
I'm done. I'm just
Nah, you ain't done, man. You ain't done. You're cool.
done. I'm so done.
Just jump in there. You know, fucking. There's just places where
Freaks.
we need it.
So, Ellis,
Pump
Yeah.
freaks.
what did you think of that beer I gave you when I seen you over at Mike's house?
Oh, I love that shit. That's one of my favorites.
Cool.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
I
man.
want to turn as many people onto that beer as possible, man. I want that thing everywhere until it gets fucked up,
Although
like everything else when it gets popular. 5%. It's 6.8.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Is it?
Yeah, really.
Are you doing
What the hell
arithmetic?
is that?
You gotta try the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel
Yes,
Ale.
we did.
That shit
Yes,
is awesome.
That shit
Yeah.
rocks.
I tried it.
My bad.
I still think the Ennis Gun's better, but
No.
then bring your Kentucky.
You know what the
Bourbon.
The
fuck
Innocent
you know?
Gun has a couple of different ones, and all of them are fucking amazing.
Agreed. Innocent Gun is
Yeah.
the official beer of the ED show. However, Kentucky Bourbon Barrel, probably should be. That's all I got to say about that.
Hey,
I ain't going to talk about it no more.
all right.
No more.
I'll drink it any day. Without.
Yeah.
Tony, so when you come out to the show, maybe you and Ellis can come out to the show together,
That'd be cool.
and
Yep.
you can have the Ennis Gun experience together.
That
Absolutely.
sounds a little fucking
Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had to say it.
But I'm not allowed to use the word anymore?
No, go ahead.
Fag. Okay, thank you. I feel
You guys
better now.
talking about Kentucky bourbon, man? You know that's where I lived for 7 years.
Yeah, I know, bro. So you ought to fucking goddamn know what I'm talking about. And I know you do.
Maker's Mark was the big deal up there.
Yeah, Maker's Mark.
Yeah, that's good shit.
And
Shit, I'm drinking bourbon right now, so.
What are you drinking?
Oh, yeah.
What are you
I was
drinking?
in some stores up there that they had some shit that I never even heard of.
Oh yeah, I bet Kentucky, man. I mean, if you're into bourbon, that is the place to be.
You could drive around up there and see old distilleries that aren't even around anymore. You know,
Tony, I got a question to ask you, actually.
Tony can't drink bourbon because he cries.
Oh, shit.
Well, Tony, man, I remember just before you left, we were into this fucking fossil bone debate on the internet. Now, did you find any more good shit before you left? Or?
no,
No.
it was all misleading. Kind of.
500-year-old.
I found a lot.
bones.
I found a lot of cool stuff, you know, but nothing that people were suspecting it was. Like people, you know, we had people thinking we were finding really old stuff. It wasn't quite as old, but it was still pretty amazing finds.
500-year-old, man.
You know,
Well, 500-year-olds, that's pretty old, but it was like
5-year 100.
500-year-old. What the fuck, man? If I want,
Awesome!
if I want any of your lip, I'll scrape it off my zipper,
Urine
bitch.
lip.
but it was neat looking for it.
Oh, I'll bet, man. I mean, that was cool shit. So they were basically 500 years old. That would have been at least bison still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, my whole
Still,
thing, the last few days before I left there, my whole thing was finding this cave that Daniel Boone,
Nah. Badass.
that Daniel Boone had lived in, and I found the damn thing, and it was really hard to find, and there was a rock that was probably 15 feet across that had a hook coming out of the top of it, a metal hook.
Drug it across the front?
It was laid over the top of this hole.
No shit.
Yeah. And it took me a long time to find that. And when I found that, I was pretty pissed off and pretty...
Yeah, but I'd still be stoked, man. I mean, come on, man. That's a piece of history. That's fucking badass as shit.